Thanks for coming in today, everybody. Nick Gresla, good to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping by. We are in the beautiful Honda Jet tonight. We're going to fly from Lunken to Syracuse for the Destination Syracuse event. It's a Boston ARTCC event, but the Virtue Safe Flying Club is flying along and participating in the event. Made it kind of one of our official events just to kind of join in. So we're going to join in tonight in the Honda Jet and have some fun. And I'm getting an early start. The event officially starts at like 7 Eastern, I believe. I'm going to be departing here shortly, so that way I can kind of get it right on the front end before it gets too crazy, because I kind of want to get in before all the super duper craziness gets into Syracuse, so I can keep things a little bit easy. So I'm going to get started up here shortly, get airborne. It should be like an hour and 10-minute flight. Should be arriving just in time for all the festivities to be beginning, and that's kind of the plan for tonight. I'm going to give you the sky vector view real quick of what I'm talking about right here. Here's my route. I'm starting out at Lunken. Pretty easy route, just a couple of points, and then right over to Syracuse. Weather in Syracuse looks like it's good. Maybe a chance for a shower, but nothing crazy once we get over there. Going to use live weather on VATSIM 2020, so we'll even see what it gives me, to be honest with you. At that point. But let's go ahead and get on in, get this thing fired up.
Down to 3,000 leverage for them.
Try and get a clearance with Indianapolis Center, who would be covering Lunken right now. See how busy or not busy he is to potentially help us.
Delta 2324, leave minor space to the north. Cleveland's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Already he is quite loud. Indy Center, this is Honda Jet 124, my Charlie on the ground at Lunken, IFR to Syracuse.
Pause system test. Okay.
Number 124, Mike Charlie. Indy Center, hello. Cleared to the Syracuse airport via Red Vector's Bengal. As filed, maintain 6,000. Expect flight at 31010 minutes after departure. Departure will be on this frequency, squawk 6626.
Clear to Syracuse, Bengal, as filed, 6,000 initial, 31010, departure with you, 6626, Honda Jet 124, my Charlie.
124, Mike Charlie, readback's correct. From an owner taxi, altimeter 29906.
You got it.
Southwest 2891, we're over Racel 60, Racer intersection 16,000, sending you a Victor.
Alright, let's go ahead and, before I forget, I'm going to put the transponder code in of 6626. So I don't forget, that's going to be the first thing I do. Flying the Airbus A320 from Boston Cleveland right now, POSCON. Oh, nice. Alright. Let's see, we got to go and do all this stuff first, so let's go ahead and do the system tests.
Southwest 2891, radar contact 14 miles west of Hoosier. Altitude indicates 14,000. Descend
Okay.
via the
So
Snook 2 arrival runway
done.
23 right, the Indianapolis altimeter 29907.
Descend via Smoke 23 right, Southwest 2891, we have Victor.
Let's go ahead and
Number 411, turn right heading 190.
Right, 190, number 411.
get a little bit of gasoline in here, just so I know I'm going to have enough.
Indy Center, Commander 53 Charlie is back.
1253, Charlie Runner.
Excellent. So we got speeds. Excellent. Okay, so that's all kind of in there and done. Let's whip out the checklist.
Delta 1562, we clear for the approach.
Alright, before starting
Sub
engines,
1562, I'm sorry, yeah, you can descend and maintain 3,000, and you're 3 miles from to descend, or cross onto that above 3,000, clear for the runway 36
oxygen's
approach.
normal, pressurization.
Alright, I'm tied or above 3, clear for the Atlas.
Everything looks like it's normal.
Indy Center, Skywest 4746, we're on the ground in Columbus, Ohio.
Electrical on, norm ELT.
Whitebird 411, you're 5 miles from
Norm.
Buckeye, turn right, heading of 250,
steering,
maintain 3000 until established. Clear for the ILS, runway
Passengers down.
28 left approach.
Stowed. Parking brake is set. Flaps are up. Thrust lever is cut off. Speed brake is retracted. Ice protection's off. Fuel panel norm. Trim panel norm. Windshield heat panel norm. Pneumatics. Clear shield. This is all good. Starting the engines. Alright, passengers are good.
Delta
Pedals
15,
are good. Good.
Delta
good,
1562, the Cincinnati winds
Good.
270 at 9 runway 36 center, clear to
23
land.
volts. We have 29. Good.
36 center,
Engine
clear to
start.
land.
Press selected engine.
Skywest 4746, Indy Center cleared to the Chicago O'Hare Airport via Red Victor's Terry. That is filed. Maintained 5000. Expect flight with 28010 minutes after departure. Departures is frequency squawk 6740.
Skywest 4746, clear to O'Hare, Terry, radar vectors are at Terry, we'll climb 5000, frequency with you at 6740 on the clock.
Skywest 4746, readback's correct. The port code South 2993, limited run rate taxing.
Alright, engine 1 is started. Start 2.
American 170, maintain flight with 280, that'll be your final.
280, American 170.
Engine 2 is started. Alright, so a couple of good starts. Alright, engine instruments are good. Engine anti-ice not required. Storm power
Over
disconnect.
411,
Flight
the
controls
Columbus winds
free
28013, runway 28 left, clear to land.
and correct. Alright, for taxi, not gonna need that. Transponder code is entered. We're November 1 for my Charlie. Flight plan, we gotta enter the flight plan. That's what we need to do right now. Okay. Flight plan. At origin, we're at Lunkin.
Southwest 3009, cross Gulf flight level 230.
Government flight level
And, what
230,
runway are
Southwest
we
300.
using here at Lunkin?
Air
What
Plus
are they using?
261, contact Louisville approach 132.32.
It's gonna be west. So it's gonna be what do they usually depart off of here? I think it's like
Walker 2482, lead minus face to the east. Washington's
21
offline, ready
left.
service terminated for exchange period.
alright, so it doesn't really matter because we're gonna be just adding a waypoint to Bengal BN.
Walker 2482, lead minus face to the east. Washington's offline, ready service terminated for exchange period.
And we're gonna go DJB, which is Dryer. And then we're gonna add our destination of KSYR. That's really all we need to do. It's the
Delta
entirety of our flight
1562,
plan
welcome
right
to
there.
Cincinnati. You can exit to the right, taxi to the ramp via Delta or Delta Juliet. Have a good day.
Cool. So
Alright,
flight
right,
plan's
England,
in.
Delta Juliet to the ramp.
Altimeters
Delta 1562.
are set. Flaps, we gotta set the flaps for takeoff, chat. So let's do that. We're just gonna do flaps 1. Yep, flaps set for takeoff. Speed brakes checked, then retracted, so let's go ahead and do speed brakes.
American 170, Chicago Center now 126.47.
Okay.
126.47.
And we'll release the parking brake. Alright. Guess we should set our initial altitude is 6,000. And we're gonna do heading vertical speed to start for the flight director.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Melvin Leroy just subscribed. Ole, 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 ole.
Ole, 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 ole. I did not handle that ole messages very well. Thank you for the 28 months, Brant. I appreciate you. Thank you for 28 months. Center. Honda Jet 124, my trolley on the ground at Lunkin, ready to taxi.
Or 124 Mike Charlie, runway 21 left, taxi via Alpha. Cross runway 2 on right, hold short runway 25.
Alpha cross 2 on right, hold short 25 for 21 left. Honda Jet 124, my trolley. My knowledge of Lunkin, having done it so many times when I flew charter, is gonna kick right in. Pretty easy
So
taxi.
2891, Roger.
When you know where you're going. Nick's Aviation says, see you at Syracuse. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in today. Brant, thank you so much again for the resubscription, man. I appreciate you very much.
Delta 6, cross Grote, level 230.
Happy to see so a bunch of Flying Club people making their way to Syracuse tonight. Alright, so we can cross this runway.
Delta 6, cross Grote, level
Clear
230.
left, clear right, we're clear to cross. So we're going to hold short of 25 on the way over to the next runway.
Delta 3009, Memphis Center, now 133.65.
3365. We'll see you. Have a good one. Southwest
Sounds good, Mr. Leroy. I'll see you up there as well.
Indy Center, Lovebird 411, clear runway 28 left on Charlie 6.
Lovebird 411, you can taxi the ramp via Charlie and Delta 3.
Take a look at our Honda Jet here as we're taxiing out. Hauling some butt on this taxi, damn.
Southwest 2891, center maintain 4,000, and do you still have the airport in sight?
4,000, Southwest 2891 affirmative.
Southwest 2891, cleared for the visual approach, runway 23 right, and make your base turn within 10 miles.
Base within 10, clear visual runway 23 right, Southwest 2891.
124 Mike Charlie, cross runway 25, the Lunkin winds 2605, gust 16, fly the runway heading, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, cross 25, fly runway heading, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff, Honda Jet 124, my Charlie. It's time, chat. Alright, brakes checked, nose wheel steering's good, flight instruments are checked. For takeoff, flap set for takeoff, trim. No, I did not set the trim for takeoff. I should probably do that. There we go. Speed brakes retracted, cast measures review, navigation is set, flight guidance is set, takeoff data is confirmed, takeoff briefing is complete, radar is required, protection not needed, on to the next one. Alright, are we ready? I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and start heading to Syracuse. Knots. E1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Number 1253 Charlie, William Myers space to the east, Washington's offline, ready service terminated for exchange for
We want runway heading.
Houston approved. Have a good day.
Alright, autopilot yaw damper on. Yaw damper on.
Delta 6 in
Max
center.
continuous thrust. Bring the flaps up. Honda Jet 124 Mike Charlie 1,700 for 6,000. Runway heading.
124 Mike Charlie, radar contact, climb maintain level 310, turn left heading 090.
Alright, flight level 310 and 090 heading. Honda Jet 124 Mike Charlie. Alright, all the way to a 090. And then we're going all the way up to 31,000 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go flight level change about 230. And we're going to milk whatever we can.
Southwest 2891.
Well, 2891, the
All the way up to 31.
Right, Southwest 2891.
31,000 set. 090 heading set.
Delta 6, Indy Center.
Alright, after takeoff, the landing gear is up, yaw damper is engaged, flaps are up.
124 Mike Charlie,
continuous.
Cedric Bengal.
Direct Bengal, November 124 Mike Charlie. Oops, let's go. Flight plan, Bengal, direct, activate, nav. Flight guidance is good. Ice protection not required. Cabin signs as required. After takeoff, checklist complete. I need to do that direct to Bengal one more time. And we are doing it. Goodbye to Cincinnati. Queen City. Well, Charlotte is also sometimes known as the Queen City. So who's the bigger queen? Alright, we're moving. 10,000 feet. There's the airport we just took out of right here, chat. There's Lunkin right there. Just did a little bit of a 180 to head out towards the northeast. And we're going to go ahead and climb at 240 knots. That'll be plenty for the climb.
Southwest 2891, we're on the Bravo 5.
We're on our way to Syracuse.
So 2891, welcome to Indianapolis. You
For the
can
event.
text straight ahead, Bravo Theater, right? Have a good day.
Looks like we got a little bit of cloud cover ahead, but nothing crazy.
Delta 6, Indy Center.
Cruising right along, chat. What's the weather looking like at Syracuse this evening? Looks like, oh, they got a bit of a thunderstorm going on. Let's turn the layers on so I can see that thunderstorm. Yeah. A little bit of a thunderstorm over the field right now. I'll probably
Number
move
1
off by
Delta
the
Sierra,
time we
Indy
get
Center,
there. We'll see what the
555.
sim ends up showing, though. 'Cause sometimes the sim's a little bit lagged. That could be interesting. But, so we got 030
Number
at
1
6
Delta
knots.
Sierra, when you check in, you need to
That's
give me
what
your
we need.
altitude and your altitude that you're descending to, please.
Delivery 1 you're at 20,000.
Alright, very good, very good. Pressurization is good.
Number 1 Delta Sierra, roger.
We'll get to that in a second, actually. Let's get a little wind thing in there.
Number 1 Delta Sierra, vector for your descent, turn right heading
Traffic's not
180,
working
please.
yet.
Turn right, heading 180.
Here, map settings. Traffic is on, terrain is off. We can do terrain on.
Delta 6, Indy Center.
Oh, I like that. We're gonna do that. Next rad is on. 500 nautical miles.
Go ahead, Delta 6.
Delta 6, I've been trying to get hold of you for like 10 minutes.
My apologies.
Delta 6, cross Groat for level 230.
Cross Gulf 230.
Right. Cool. So that's all cool. Excellent. All right. Neat. All right. Let's go ahead and push for standard. Standard Barrow 2992. Pressurization looks like it's good. Altimeters are good. All right. We're all good so far.
Delivery 1 Delta Sierra, heading 180.
Roger.
A little bit of cloud cover starting to kick its way in.
Delta 6, contact Manchester Center now, 133.165.
Hopefully Cleveland Center signs on here soon. Otherwise we're going to be without a center on the way to Syracuse.
Number 1 Delta Sierra, right turn go to Mabel, Mike, Bravo, Echo.
See what happens.
May your people point.
Mabel, Mike, Bravo, Echo, Lima, Lima.
Yeah, just something real quick. Nice hard turn here.
American 1431, descend and maintain level 280. November 1 Delta Sierra, contact Louisville approach 132.32.
Contact approach on 135, play repeat.
Louisville approach 132.32.
Cruising.
Roger, good day.
Call sign, please.
North 1 Delta Sierra.
This controller is very particular about a lot of things, chat, which is fine because I am actually pretty particular about a lot of things too when I control, so gotta teach them right. If you're gonna do things, you do things the right way. It's a cow 99. Good day to you. Thanks for coming in today.
America 1431 Chicago Center
Climbing through
126.47.
flight level 235 for 310 in our Honda Jet. We're on our way to Syracuse this evening.
SkyWest 4746.
For the Destination Syracuse event that Boston ARTCC is running. Should get there right at the front end. The event starts at 7. We are due to arrive at about, it's saying 7:37, but I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit faster when we get up to cruise here.
Potential aircraft and he's going to be back in about 2 minutes.
About an hour of flying time probably left in us. Doing this in conjunction with the VATSIM flying club tonight. They're flying along. Some members of the flying club will be flying along as well into the event tonight in Syracuse. Kitty Monster, thanks for coming in today. Do I remember what a yoke is? Of course I do. Come on now. Cruising speed of this thing is not very fast, probably like 260 knots. I don't know what that ends up being in Mach. It's not super fast. It's a very light jet. So, I'd be lying if I knew it. We'll see when I get up there. I'm going to put it right near the barber pole, and we're going to see what the Mach is once we get up to flight level 310, which is where I'm going to cruise at. And then I'll have a better idea for you. Yeah, these very light jets are not they're not the fastest things in the world. Just because it's really their size kind of limits them, the structure kind of limits them to only go so fast. So that's kind of what we're working with right now. They're a little bit faster than a Piper though, so that's why it still costs millions of dollars to own one. Cruising right along above the clouds.
Set us back.
Hi, Delilah. Delilah just came in and plopped herself right onto her pillow, right behind me. She's back after, right before the stream started, I accidentally scared her, and she just got very spooked, so she left the room for a little bit, but she's back. she's chilling. Getting a little bit closer to our altitude finally. We're at 29 for 31. Still no Cleveland Center online, that sucks. Hopefully someone gets on to Cleveland Center here very shortly so we can have the ATC all the way, but it is still half an hour before the event starts, so just a little too quick for them. You really hope for Syracuse to see what they do at Cleveland Center since it's so close to the edge of that airspace. Otherwise Boston might have their hand full. $30 for 31. Honda Jet is 429 speed, Jet 3 and 11 knots. I've had the Honda Jet up to 4.5 D at 34,000 feet. Is much faster than just jets. It's fast. It is not the world's greatest username. Although it's not, it's Raziest, boy. Graldor, thanks for coming in today. It's good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's see what kind of mock we're gonna get once we level off here. Jay Smitty's here as well. Thanks for coming in today, Mr. Smitty. Got a bunch of the usual folk here tonight. All the usual suspects. Just reached our cruise altitude at flight level 310 on our way to Syracuse tonight.
Number 124, Mike Charlie, going to be leaving airspace to the northeast. Cleveland's offline, or the service terminated. Actually, never mind, that came on. Stand by.
Ah, perfect timing.
Indy Center, United 2435. We are 8 miles from GQ, entering the airspace from the east.
2435, Indy Center, squawk 6733.
6733, United 2435.
Number 124, Mike Charlie, Cleveland Center, 119.87.
11987, November 124, Mike Charlie, gate 9.
Indy Center 2435,
Perfect
we're squawking
timing.
6733.
United 2435.
Indy Center, or excuse me, Cleveland Center, good evening. This is Honda Jet 124, Mike Charlie, flight level 310.
Number 4, Mike Charlie, New York Center, or Cleveland Center, good evening.
Hey, thanks for coming in today.
I knew that was you, Mike.
Padre Andrew was on Cleveland Center tonight. That makes things even better, Chad. Looks like we're going to get about 0.71, 0.72 Mach here, Ken. So not super fast, but decent amount of speed to it. When you're getting into the 0.71, 0.72, that's pretty good Mach. You can only do 0.73 in the CJ3, so not much slower than a Citation, honestly. It's pretty good. All right, altimeters are good, and they're at the standard pressure, and the systems will monitor. Oh. We don't have to worry about anything until a descent checklist. Definitely a lot quieter inside than outside yet. Little bit of weather on the next rad here over Dryer, which in real life, that's actually quite accurate. Alright, so we actually have got just a little bit of accuracy with the live weather on Microsoft Flight Sim tonight, it looks like. So, might get a little bumpy once we get a little bit closer to Dryer here. But, alright. I don't think we have anything we're going to have to deviate around. It looks like we're above it all here at 31. Just from looking outside, it looks like, yeah, we're pretty much above everything. So we're not going to have any deviations yet. But that also means, because there is weather currently moving through Syracuse, it'll be interesting to see what the sim produces over SYR with the thunderstorms that they got moving through there right now. Might have some work to do when we get closer. Yeah, it looks like 0.70, 0.71 is about what we're getting out of her tonight. It's not bad. Again, for a light jet, it's really not bad at all.
Cleveland Center, this is United 964, looking for PDC.
United 964 and Cleveland Center, standby.
Style points. And we're front-ending this event because I'm feeling lazy tonight, so I want to try and get into Syracuse before it gets too crazy. So that's why we are moving right along here. We're at ETA to Syracuse is about 7:30, so about 45 minutes from now. We just have to traverse all of Cleveland Center's airspace to get there. Got a nice tailwind to do it. 58 knots on the back here.
Cleveland, good evening, Delta 322 for level 350.
Level 322, good evening, Cleveland Center, clear direct Jamestown, Juliet Hotel Whiskey.
And we are direct Jamestown at this time, level 322.
I wonder where an ARTCC is getting their center online. What's going on here? Don't know if I've flown Lunkin in the sim. Don't ring a bell. So Lunkin is just outside of it's right near the CVG airport. So it's the Cincinnati area. It's just a more of a charter private jet Class D that's just outside of the CVG airspace. That's for Lunkin. might actually be under the, I can't remember if Cincinnati is a Bravo or a Charlie, but honestly, I think it's a Charlie. It might be under Charlie. But I used to fly to Lunken quite a bit. When I flew charter, I had one passenger that I flew pretty consistently between Lunken and Martin State quite a bit. So that's why I ended up spending some time in Lunken before, so I'm very familiar with that airport. Syracuse, I've only been to once, and it was in the beach jet as well. Doing that charter gig is when I went to Syracuse, and I was only there one time. And it was raining that day, I remember. I remember sitting in the FBO because we didn't stay overnight. We just sat in the FBO, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and then it kept raining, and we had to leave the jet out and go back out in the rain. It was raining all day. It was terrible. That's all I remember about my trip to Syracuse in the beach jet. Just would not stop raining.
Cleveland Center, Walker 1838 with you, flight level 340. Walker 1838, Cleveland Center, good evening.
So not much else we can do right now, Chad, except sit back and relax and let the airplane do the work for us. Excuse me for the big yawn there. That's not very professional. You were already tired. You know, my yawning is gonna just be like ASMR to you to make you want to sleep even more, probably. I'm gonna grab a Snickers bar. Maybe that'll wake me up for a little bit. Probably shouldn't be eating candy and shit like this. It's pretty sure I have a cavity, but I got a dentist appointment on Friday. They'll figure it out. Remind you of being in a tractor all day. Nice. Well, Honda Jet ASMR.
Center Delta 322, any chance we could step away for about 5 minutes?
Delta 322, Roger, report back.
Look, thank you, Delta 322.
Cleveland Center, this is 9964. We do have information alpha. We are doing a 65 departure, and our squawk code is going to be 5742, ready to taxi.
United 964, runway 28 right, taxi via Tango, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Tango, Bravo, Bravo 1 to 28 right. United 964.
Aircraft broke up.
A little bit of light chop up here, chat. Nothing crazy.
Cleveland Center 1253 Charlie. Check.
See that landing challenge? SNL for Sun. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to participate or not on Saturday. We'll see. I know I'm probably going to be pretty busy this weekend.
November 53 Charlie, Cleveland Center squawk 5.
Should probably open up their landing rate meter before I forget.
November 1253 Charlie.
Get that going for the
November
landing.
53 Charlie, radar contact, 11 miles south of Johnstown. Welcome.
Missed Tuesday in New York last night. Yeah, I was with Sarah last night. Cheating on you with the girlfriend again? Yeah, you know. You know how it is, buddy. She is helping out a friend tonight. She's helping out her best friend tonight who's having some struggles, so I've got the night to myself tonight. How am I finding the Honda Jet? I love it. It's a cow 99. So far, I'm really enjoying this thing.
United 964, runway 28 right, takeoff.
28 right, clear to golf 964.
Cleveland Center, good evening. United 487, climbing flight level 340 for flight level 370.
United 487, good evening. Cleveland Center, clear direct Dunkirk, Delta Kilo Kilo.
Clear direct Dunkirk, Delta Kilo Kilo for United 487.
Sorry, Chad, I'm just doing something on my phone real quick. I'm going to be meeting a buddy of mine tomorrow to play golf. Not that I know how to golf, because I don't, but I think tomorrow afternoon I'm meeting a buddy of mine at a golf course to kind of hang out and try and shoot and see if I know what the hell I'm doing. Should be entertaining. No, I do not play golf, K Monster. That's why it's going to be entertaining. I think I'm really just going there to mostly watch my buddy who does play golf, and I'm sure I'll swing at a few and try my hand at it for a little while, but mostly I'm just going to be there to hang out.
United 964, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000 for United 964.
Delta 683, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder than it looks. Don't worry, I know. Like I said, I'm gonna play around for a little bit, but once I lose a couple of my buddies' golf balls, I'm probably just gonna be an observer for the rest of the time after that. Plus, I'm not gonna test my shoulder too abruptly, because even after the shoulder surgery, it's good to go, but I'm not gonna go crazy, hurt myself in any way. So, mostly just for fun to hang out tomorrow.
United 9, 4 proceed to rig, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Maintain flight level 340.
Oh, I know there's a lot of physics involved. Doesn't mean I know or have. There's no way I'm going to have any kind of proper technique when it comes to trying to swing that thing.
Operating Tom Walker 1838, good night.
Oh, there's no way I'm playing the entire 18 holes, K Monster, so it's going to be... We'll see. That's all I'm going to say. We'll see. My buddy that I'm going with, on the other hand, he plays all the time. He'll probably shoot somewhere in like the 80 to 90 range, so maybe like 10 over. He's pretty good.
Cleveland Center, Commander 53 Charlie, I'd like to step away about 5 minutes.
Commander 53, Charlie, Roger, report back.
Will do.
Yeah, maybe I'll try and get 9 holes through. It's all going to depend on how my shoulder feels, really, at the end of the day, how much I'm going to swing or not. Yeah, my buddy's usually good for in the 80s. He's no pro by any stretch, but he's good. You know, decent.
Delta 322 dispatch.
Lake Erie right here. Let's see the Lake Erie Airport actually right there. Erie, Pennsylvania. Just moving along here. We've got an estimated time en route of apparently only another 23 minutes according to our GPS here, since we're going direct to the destination right now. Probably won't be too much longer before we start getting a descent. Thanks for coming in today, guys. There is no official briefing tonight. It's just a fly-in event. So fly in, and once you get there, you can put your call sign in the route that you did and then come fly with the channel.
Thanks, Mike.
2893 requesting IFR to Midway. We have information Alpha.
Southwest 2893, Cranston requesting flight. Southwest 2893, clear to the Chicago Midway Airport, Great Lakes for departure, Bagel, transition minutes miles.
We've got 11 departures on the ground already at Syracuse. That's pretty good. All of them going to Boston, which is funny.
Southwest 2893, clear to the Midway Airport at file. Departure via Great Lakes for Bagel transition.
See a handful of VATSIM Flying Club member names on the way to Syracuse right now.
Squawk 5725.
5725, Southwest 2893.
Southwest 2893, read back is correct. It is information. Bravo is now correct. Contact me, hold sure Juliet will bring it back.
There's a bunch of departures from Syracuse going to Boston, it looks like. And then another bit of departures from Boston to Syracuse, you're right. It looks like it's a bit of a crossfire there, but we're just going to Syracuse tonight. Alright, so landing field elevation, there's nothing we can do about that. That's set. Let's get this descent checklist out of the way before we go and start our descent here. We don't need the engine anti-ice right now as far as I can tell, and we will have to wait for the transition altimeters when time comes below 18. What I am going to do real quick, chat, is I'm going to go here. We're going to get some speed bugs in. We're going to do the landing. We're going to get from sim. We're going to put them all on, and we're going to go ahead and turn all off. So we got our speed bugs. So we're going to have a V approach of 116 and a VREF of 111 tonight. So that's all set up and ready to go. And again, I'm just ripping those numbers right from the sim, the options that it gives us, which is very convenient.
53 Charlie, you back.
Thanks on UPS 1143 Heavy, you're going to be with you at 350 inbound Steel.
UPS 1143 Center, good evening.
Let's take a look real quick. Am I going to be able to see Syracuse 8 this far out?
November 53 Charlie is back.
Yes, I am.
53 Charlie, leaving my airspace.
Syracuse 8 is Charlie. I'll show you guys. Syracuse 8 is Charlie. 310 at 9. 7 miles, light rain. Approaching use, runway 28. Alright, so they're using runway 28. Is there an ILS to runway 28 here? Let's find out. There certainly is an ILS to 28, so we're going to plan on the ILS to 28, chat. Seems like a fair thing to do. I didn't ask for your opinion, Norton, but thank you. Alright, ILS to 28, let's set this up. So I need frequency 1099, final approach course is going to be 280. Got the misapproach information here, don't plan on doing a misapproach if I don't have to. 1600 final approach, fixed altitude, roll out, and I'll be honest, I don't remember where the FBO is on this field. I have to look it up, so I'll look that up in a second. KSYR. Where need FBO on field? Millionaire is all the way at its own little thing on the end. So it's over here. Oh, here it is, FBO, right here. So all the way off Alpha. So it'll be a right turn off. We'll probably get Whiskey or Zulu here, and then go down Alpha into Millionaire over there. That's what we'll do. That's a very simple and clean approach brief. I'm going to go ahead and get my navs, or I should say I'm going to get this all set up here. Select approach. Do the ILS to 28. Transition shore will load. Oh, what did that do? Why are you doing things, airplane? Back to Syracuse here. Like me trying to mess around with that. I'll have to wait until we get the... I don't know why I did that. Alright, well, we won't load it then until we're ready to go. Since it's being... Oh, why did it just... The landing gear just decided to come down. What the hell is this? Okay, we'll wait until load this then, chat, until Sim's bugging out a little bit. Oh god. Lost fuss, you suck. Alright. Wait and load that until we get closer then, if it's gonna be all buggy like that. Oh well, it is what it is. Eric Flight, thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there for a second, but we're fine. Sim's done bugging out. At least for the moment. See what happens when we get further along. But we're planning on 2.8. Let me go ahead and get the nav 1 and 2 frequencies. What did I say it was? It's 199 or 1099. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in both of those. So those are ready to go. The airplane's done freaking out, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and push heading, sync my heading here. Just gonna go wing level so I can set my course.
Number 4, Mike Charlie, just going to maintain 11,000. Syracuse altimeter 2902.
All right, down to 11,000. Number 124, Mike Charlie. Alright, so course is 280. You know what? Let's go ahead and go and worry about this later. Nav, we're going to set it to 11. Just get the vertical speed down going. Do 1,500 feet a minute. All the way down to 11,000. Alright, 11,000 set. Now I'm going to go back to wings level here, course. And I got to get to 280 on the course, so this is going to take a while to spin around. Course. There we go. All right. See how close we are to Syracuse with this descent, see if we need to increase our descent rate at all. Yeah, we should probably increase our descent rate here.
We're just a little bit of storms ahead of us. We're just turning 330 for a little bit. Just to avoid that storms ahead of us.
9964, Roger.
Get down a little more aggressively here.
Southwest 2893, runway 24 left. Taxi via Juliet 6, Lima, 7.
Juliet 6, Lima 7, that's before that.
Like we won't have to worry about the weather. It looks like it's all to the south here, from what I can see. So that's good. What did I say the altimeter was in Syracuse? 2993. So it's only one different.
Your audio is breaking up badly.
I'm just going to go ahead and set 2993. And we'll go ahead and complete the descent checklist. Syracuse. We got full-on staffing. They got delivery ground tower and 3 separate approaches. I'm assuming at least one of them is for departure.
Cleveland's
They're
in
fully
a
staffed and ready to go.
We're turning back on course now.
964, thank you, and your audio is much better now.
Sorry about that.
Alright, for the approach check, seatbelt signs, we're good. Passenger briefing is complete. Cabin signs as required. Avionics is set. Not quite, because we're going to have to load it in manually, but we're having issues, so we'll worry about that later. Landing data, we did do that. Cast messages, we don't have any. That's probably good. We did the approach briefing, and we'll wait on the flaps. All good to go here at this point.
Southwest 2893 ready to go.
Southwest 2893 RNAV Conway, runway 24 left, take off.
RNAV Conway, 24 left, take off.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
How close was I to your top of descent when I gave you that descent?
I didn't have a top of descent in there, so to be honest, I have no idea.
Okay. I just average about 2,000 feet a minute to get to the right point, so it looks like you're going to be right at the border at 11,000.
Yeah, I'm doing 2,000 feet a minute. Centerman has come into the Discord to say hello and ask me about my, well, his reference point for descents in Syracuse. Everybody helping everybody out. That's the name of the game right there.
Walker 584, Cleveland Center, good evening.
It's like all the weather's staying off our path, chat. Might get a little bumpity here in the clouds, but no big things on the radar in front of us, which is good. Got a little bit of popcorn that we're going to get rocked around in here for a bit. Kenny Monster says hi. I don't know if you heard me or not. Getting a little bit close to the barber pole here. Let's tone it down a notch. Bit of bouncy bounce, nothing too crazy right now. A little bit of build up all around us here. On our way into Syracuse.
Southwest 2858, current runway west, standby.
Southwest 2893, sorry for your disconnect.
Oh, this guy right here.
Passenger 4,500.
Southwest 1893, Cleveland Center, radar contact. Number 4 Mike Charlie, contact Syracuse approach, 126.12.
12612. 4 Mike Charlie, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for coming in today, see you.
That was perfect, thank you.
Syracuse approach, good evening. This is Honda Jet 124 Mike Charlie. Is 13,000 for 11,000 with Charlie.
Number 124 Mike Charlie, Syracuse approach, good evening. Information Delta is now current. The Syracuse altimeter 2992. You can expect the ILS 928 approach tonight.
Alright, we'll grab Delta and we'll expect ILS 28 124 Mike Charlie. Is that Sheed? Is that Jamsheed? Might be Jamsheed, chat. Oh no, it's not Jamsheed, but it sounded like him. Right? Didn't it? It sounded like Jamsheed, didn't it? am I losing my mind? Case Tetro? It almost sounded like Jamshed. 12 for 11, chat. 12 for 11. Sounded like him. Won't lie. Oh yeah, Sheet is on center. Well then this Case guy sounds like him. All these Boston guys sound the same. Apparently. Alright, so we heard chat.
124 Mike Charlie, turn right heading 100.
Heading 100 for my Charlie. Alright, and since we're getting a heading, we can come over to here. We can go and fix our flight plan issue that we were having. And pretty much good to go. A little bit of V-waste here. Let's get our speed up. We're still above 10. Pretty much the only person on approach right now looking at VATSPI, so I'm gonna have a nice easy time with ATC right now. Which is kind of good. I like when it's not too crazy. 36 arrivals, 15 departures. Yeah, that's pretty good. They're gonna have themselves a good event tonight. Just got started.
1331, take departure.
Syracuse departure up 3001, just changed over, showing 4,300.
Delta 1331, thanks. Your radar contact, turn left, proceed direct lanes, climb maintain 1010,000.
Direct lanes and climb and maintain 10,000, Delta 1331.
Number 124 Mark Charlie, descend and maintain 900,000.
9,000 for my Charlie. Alright, from 11 to 9, we'll go vertical speed. Ourselves below 250 knots.
Delta 1331, contact Boston Center 123.75. Good night.
123.75, have a good one, Delta 1331.
Sure, it'll be a pretty good mix tonight, Kenny. Looks like that weather's moved off. 10 for 9. Oh, what the hell happened here?
Departure Delta 9314 with the other 2,500 coming forward.
Might have accidentally hit the altitude button.
Delta 9314, Syracuse departure, hello, your radar contact, climb maintain 10,000, turn left, proceed direct land.
Up to 10,000, left turn direct land, Delta 9314.
Now we're holding an altitude of 9,000. That was weird for a second there, chat. But we've solved the problem. Should be able to activate the approach now. Maybe not. No idea. All right, not important. Should be ISYR. Oh, it was ISYR for a second and then it flipped. Why did it do that? See if it'll fix itself here.
Delta 9314, contact Boston Center 123.75.
123.75,
Hopefully
Delta
it'll flip
9314,
back
good day.
when we get closer.
November 124 Mike Charlie, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000 for my Charlie. 5,000 set, chat. Let's go vertical speed.
Syracuse departure, Air India 8454 at 3,100, climbing to 4,000.
Air India 8454, Syracuse departure, hello, your radar contact, maintain 10,000.
Climb and maintain 10,000, Air India 8454.
And Air India 8454, turn left, proceed direct LAM.
Turn left, proceed direct LAM, Air India 8454.
November 124, Mike Charlie, turn 10 degrees left.
10 left for my Charlie. Go to 090. Does JetBlue do a visual approach, weather permitting, or is it ILS? It's we can do visuals, but we usually just back it up still with an instrument approach.
Air India 8454, contact Boston Center 123.75.
123.75.
Seems a little bit on the laggy side, as it is MSFS, so we'll just kind of deal with it as we need to. Probably the combination of the clouds and all the people on the ground at Syracuse. We're just gonna have to deal with it. I've learned to not care so much anymore. We are reaching our conclusion here shortly.
Syracuse departure, Southwest 120 at 4,000 on runway heading.
Southwest 120, Syracuse departure, hello, your radar contact, climbing team 10,000, I'll have a turn for you shortly.
Roger, going 10,000, Southwest 120.
November 124, Mike Charlie, contact Syracuse approach 134.27, good night.
13427 for my Charlie, good night. I'm going to do this the cheating way.
Patience, turn left, proceed direct LAM.
And use this. Alright. Approach, good evening. Honda Jet 124, my Charlie, 5,000, heading 090.
Honda Jet 124, Mike Charlie, Syracuse approach, center maintain 4,000.
4,000 for my Charlie. 4,000 set, chat. We'll do just 1,000 feet a minute. There we go. The localizer flipped to the correct one, ISYR. And that's what we're looking for. So we've got the localizer identified. The course is correct. And we're pretty much all set up. Now it's just a matter of them vectors us home. Coming parallel to the airport here. You can see it right out there, just barely. I'm going to start slowing down. Give myself about 230 knots. Yeah, if you're watching, if you want to put a landing rate prediction in now, wouldn't be a bad time. I see Kenny Munster's got his usual 173. You do not need the exclamation point predict in this channel. You just need a positive or a negative number. It doesn't matter either way. It all means the same thing. What you think my landing rate is going to be in the Honda Jet in Syracuse tonight. Kenny with his 173. What do you guys think I'm gonna do? No prizes, just pride if you guess it right, but pride is a good thing. It should not be underestimated. So, get your landing rate guesses in now if you're paying attention. slow my speed down to 210. A little bit bumpy. That weather's moved off. You can see it out here. But we'll get turned inside of it and it should be no factor. So we know we're going to do the flaps at some point. I'm just going to go to the next checklist. And we'll take a look at our before landing here shortly. See a lake out there. I don't remember which lake that is out to my left. I'd have to look at it. It is the Oneida Lake. Oneida Lake? The Oneida Lake? How do you say that, Chad? I guess it's Oneida Lake? I have no idea. You'd think being in New York, but that's not my part of New York, so I'm gonna go with the Oneida Lake over there to our left. I am not from upstate New York, Chad. I'm from definitely a little bit closer to the city. Not in the city, but definitely not upstate.
124 Mike Charlie, turn left heading 010.
010 for my Charlie. Alright, this is essentially our base turn, so I'm going to start slowing down and get some flaps in here. Still only one guest on the landing rate by Kenny Monster. If you're in the chat, if you're listening, hello, hi, how's it going? If you're lurking, you want to get a number in for the landing rate opportunity, now is your chance to put a number in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home?
For Mike Charlie, 3 miles from Stoda, turn left, heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on localizer, cleared ILS 22 at approach.
Alright, 310 down 3000 and cleared ILS 28. Honda Jet 4 Mike Charlie. 310, 3000. Ungracefully take it all at once. But localizer glide slope. Approach altitude is 3,000, so we'll just leave 3,000 set.
100 for Mike Charlie, maintain 2,600 until established.
4 Mike Charlie. Let's go ahead and get back, get actually established here.
100 for Mike Charlie, contact Syracuse Tower 120.3 out of net.
1203 for Mike Charlie 2. Alright, I'm gonna do it the cheating way again. Let's go gear down and start slowing up here. Syracuse Tower, good evening. Honda Jet 124, Mike Charlie, ILS 28.
Number 124, Mike Charlie, Syracuse Tower, wind 010S4, runway 28, clear to land, traffic, hold against the
28 clear to land for Mike Charlie.
Tower.
Right, we are clear to land. Oh, we got 2 landing rate guesses in. Got John with the 155, Ken with the 173. Last call on the landing rate guesses chat. If you're still in there, if you can hear me, put in a landing rate guess. Your time is running out. You got to do it now or never. We've hit the outer marker. Final approach fix. Altitude checks. We're at approach speed. Gears down. Fully configured. We're clear to land. So let's go ahead and reduce the checklist. Gear down. Speed brakes retracted. Flaps are good. Airspeed's good. Autopilot and yaw damper to go. This is so stupid that they have an actual landing checklist. Why don't we take that autopilot off, huh, chat? Let's fly it by hand here. Oh. Not my cleanest from autopilot to hand. It was a little squirrely. Dub Aviator, thanks for coming in today. Just in time. Last call on the landing rate. Guesses chat. Last and final call.
November 885 Kilo Tango, wind 0104, runway 28 clear for takeoff.
28 clear for takeoff, 52 Tango.
A little bumpy coming in here. There was a storm that just moved through, so I'm not too surprised by that. Got an aircraft that's on the roll. We are clear to land. He's airborne. Runway's ours. That's a middle marker.
November 885 Kilo Tango, contact departure.
Departure, 52 Tango, thanks.
Delta 2292, Syracuse Tower, runway 28 line up.
We floated her pretty good.
28 line up and wait, Delta 2292.
Wow. Minus 28. Wow. For my Charlie is clearing the runway going to Millionaire.
Number for my Charlie, thank you, going to ground point 7.
Ground point 7. And ground. Honda Jet 4 my Charlie. Looks like we're off on Whiskey, taxi into Millionaire.
For my Charlie CP ground, taxi to green, left on Alpha.
Alpha to Millionaire for my Charlie, thank you. Alright, let's retract the flaps.
4, monitor tower 1.
Speed brakes are retracted. And trim, we just got to reset into the green. Which it is. Our after landing checklist is complete. Minus 28. That's probably the softest landing that I've done in any aircraft in Flight Sim 2020.
And Syracuse ground, Northwest 11, requesting push and start.
Northwest 11, Syracuse ground, push.
I'll be quite honest with you, K Monster, I have no idea.
Roger, Northwest 11.
Floated quite a bit down the runway, but otherwise, yeah, like I said, I don't think I've ever made a, I have never made that smooth of a landing in any aircraft ever in this sim. Minus 28, so that's pretty good. I'll take that.
Allegiance 320, monitor tower 120.3.
Monitor tower 20.3, Allegiance 328, thanks.
So this sim is not not set up properly, chat, because it doesn't have Millionaire. It doesn't have Taxiway Alpha. Looks like extended out to Millionaire over there. It's kind of weird. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. It's like it's supposed to be like out here, and it's not even. There's no even. MSFS doesn't even have it. So I'm just gonna park in here, I guess. Because taxiway is supposed to like extend down, and I guess maybe the facility's new over there. I don't know, but it ain't in this sim, so that's kind of weird. So we're just gonna pull into the ramp over here and pretend this is the correct spot. I did not download any scenery for this, as you can tell, and the default appears to be incorrect. Apparently, Syracuse Airport has had some changes recently.
Alright.
Go ahead and just shut it down right here. It's a good enough spot. Parking brake set. Alright, so shut down, checklist. Parking brake is set. Pretend that the wheels are chalked. Engine anti-ice was never used. We don't need that. Thrust levers cut off. Cabin signs off.
Ground, American 49 with you. Ready to
parking brake
start
release.
with Delta on board.
And then we just have to turn the batteries off when we're done here. Boom, boom. Checklist complete.
We'll get back to you for taxi. Thank you, sir. American 49.
Before we do anything, we can go into here now. Whoops. There's a way to open the doors here. Let's see. How do we do that? Sim options. Oh, here we go. Main door. Cargo door.
Syracuse, ground, November 91, Bravo Kilo, General Aviation with Delta ready for taxi.
Look at that. You can go ahead and disembark.
November 1 Bravo Kilo, Syracuse ground. 28, taxi to Hotel, November, Yankee, Juliet, hold short.
Put my mark in the come fly with me channel and say that I've flown.
Hotel, November, Yankee, Juliet.
Which is better, this or the X-Plane Challenger? Oh, the X-Plane Challenger is way more detailed. It's an easy answer. It's the X-Plane Challenger. It's just that I'm so hooked on Microsoft Flight Sim right now. I just haven't done anything in X-Plane a lot, and I should really fly the Challenger in X-Plane a lot more, especially since it was the Virtue USA Flying Club members that were the generous people that donated it to me, and I really should fly it more to express my gratitude a little bit more for them. So that's I should start doing that more often. Yes, it was. It was a great gift, and I should really, like I said, I should fly it more so that I can be gratuitous with it. So sometime in the near future, I'll do a Challenger flight on the stream. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me, chat. That is going to do it for me. I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM so that the noise goes away. And we're going to go ahead and get someone to raid. Let me get onto Twitch real quick and see who is up. quite a few people to go and look through tonight, but it's Brant that's technically the host of the event tonight, and he's flying into Syracuse, so you guys are going to get more Syracuse action, chat. I'm going to hand you over to Melvin Leroy, my good friend Brant, admin of the Virtue USA Flying Club. We're going to raid him. You can already hear him in the background as I'm watching his stream, so thanks for coming in today, guys. I appreciate you as always, guys. You guys are the best. I'm going to get this raid set up. Here we go. Thanks for coming in today. Have a great night, guys. Stay safe.
Yeah, that might be our last one. We do have one more. No, that's it. That's our last check in our mandatory reporting point. So it's just that easy, you guys. If you're ever freaked out about trying to fly